Yo, what is up, guys? It's Darcy back again with another few guys. But before we get to this video, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Really mean a lot to me when we are on the road to 100 subs, y'all. Leave this video a like, comment down below what other things you guys want me to do, and also share this with your friends, cause why not? Um, we're on the road to 100. We're 9 subs away from hitting 100. Thank you for all this. Thank you for all the support. Um, 31% of y'all ain't subscribed to, so just subscribe to the channel, bro. 31% of y'all, what are y'all doing, bro? Hit that subscribe button down below, under this video, and show me some support if you enjoy the content. But today is a special day in the NBA world as Kobe Bryant has his 1 year anniversary for passing away, and as well as Gigi, um, and the rest of those passengers on the helicopter. Um, it it really is mourning for those families. It's really sad for those families um, who lost their family members, who lost their son or their daughter, whatever. And it's tough, and just to see that I wasn't there to see. I mean, I was there because but I I've heard about Kobe, like a couple years ago. I was like, oh, Kobe Bryant, all right, cool, really nice basketball player, I guess. I watched the game of his. Um, he did pretty well. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Um, but I don't exactly remember watching a game of the Lakers because they were just so bad at the time. But I'm not too sure. But I have seen Kobe Bryant play once. And that was really an opportunity for me to see him play. And really just really sad and mourning for those. Those families are sad and they're mourning the death of Kobe, Gigi, whatever. And so is Vanessa, um, Kobe Bryant's wife, and his and daughters and sons. I don't know what. I don't know if they have a daughter. I don't know. Um, but whatever the case may be. Um, but I mean, I'm just here to show, because I did not make my channel at the time. I actually made my channel um about I made my channel in May, and his death happened in January, which is the exact same day as today, January 26th. Um, and what happened is that I still remember that day. I mean, obviously, um, there's such a big event happened, then of course I would know. Um, the Pro Bowl was that day, and I was actually doing a English essay project for my school. Um, and as I was doing so, I was watching the Pro Bowl, and I started actually watching the Pro Bowl in like mid third quarter ish, kind of. So I didn't watch it from the beginning. Um, I didn't know that I did not know that they had actually um a I guess a presentation for Kobe um before. I mean, when the news arrived, and then they show like pictures and stuff, but I didn't know that. I was just going about, doing my essay and stuff, and I was just watching the game from third quarter on. So I didn't really know what happened at the time. But what actually happened and how I found out was that later in the fourth quarter, the commentators announced it again. Kobe Bryant, whatever. I was like, what? There is no way. They gotta be kidding. And at that point, I was thinking, like, no, why would they kid something like like why would they joke around with something like this and on national TV? So I was like, there's no way that this has happened, but I also believe it's kind of true. So I look up Kobe Bryant because there would be news or something. At that point, there was nothing. Because none of the reporters or anything had any context about this. Um, until about like an hour or two later, and I actually, um, well, actually not, well, yeah, yeah. So an hour later, I was still doing my essay because I'm really slow on those. I also take my time, so I was still doing my essay, um, and and one of my favorite YouTubers, Troynan, starts streaming. Okay, let's check it out, because he streams often. So let's see. Okay, make sure. So let's check it out. And it actually said Kobe Bryant passed away. What is this real? Something like that. And I was like, oh snap, this might actually be real. So, um, I was actually in that stream. He was actually in like a hotel or something. I don't know, but he was away from his home, I'm pretty sure. And he was just like looking throughout the news and stuff. Nothing was there. Nothing was there. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, nothing can happen if it's not there, Then it's not true. I thought people were just playing around, and it soon to come that it was true. About a couple hours later, it was on the news. They were in articles that he has passed away in a helicopter crash, with him, Gigi, and I think 9 other passengers. I think. But something that I want to address is, at that point, why would you want to take a helicopter up in a foggy day and not even think about the risk of something happening? I mean, and that was really a risk to take, and really just, um I didn't have my YouTube channel at that time. I did not even start my YouTube channel at that time. So I couldn't express my feelings to all you guys, I couldn't, you see, like, so I didn't have my channel at that time, and so, um no, of course I told my family about my feelings or whatever, but I couldn't tell you at that same moment, of how I was actually feeling. Today's 1 year ago. Um well, today is 1 year after his death. So now I can tell you calmly, but at that time I would probably be crying, to be honest. Um, Kobe was never my favorite player, never has been my favorite player. But that doesn't mean that I don't have respect for him. Like, same with LeBron. I don't like him. I don't I don't like him at all. I don't. But I still respect him. He didn't go to college. He came out straight out of high school. He was a baller and he worked hard for it. He does a lot for his body and his game and his skill. I don't like LeBron, but I respect him. And I used to be a LeBron hater, but not anymore. D Wade is, D Wade has always been my favorite player of all time. But Kobe is he seemed like he was always a chill guy. Whatever you whatever he asks for, you have to deliver, otherwise he'll get strict. Or I mean, I can't tell you because, obviously I wasn't even there at that point. Um but all of his honorable mentions and all of his accolades will still be here, like his last game, like his last game of the season. I mean, last game of his career. 60 point night, 81 point night on the Rockets. and he had like a 62-point game through 3 quarters or something like that. So we will all remember his journey through basketball, and just still look back at his highlights and different games that he had, um, and just look back at that and really think, like, let it sink in into our brains that this actually happened. And I mean, at this point, we all know that it's real, but just let it sink in that we lost a great one. We really did. Kobe was the only person really close to MJ. LeBron will not be close. I mean, LeBron could be close to MJ, but whatever. But Kobe was and really just another version of MJ. And other YouTube. I mean, YouTube was going crazy at the time, and I'm like, I mean, obviously, of course, it would be going pretty crazy at the time because it's literally Kobe Bryant. So um, TNT and everything. They still had games. We all know what happened with the 24-second violation. They had the 8 second. What is that? It was the 8 second like backcourt violation. Right, yeah, I think so, yeah. So they did that, the whole league did, and then, the Lakers LeBron gave a speech and everything. There was um, a whole, a whole, um, stand with, like, pictures and 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 balloons and flowers and everything, and, that's really that's tough. Really is. It's really sad for not just their family, for us too, because he was such a great player, such a great father too. Um, yeah, man. Um, how old's Gigi? I don't even know how old she was, but she was damn young, and she had to go away from this life. But they're probably looking up on us. They are probably looking from heaven and smiling and laughing, playing basketball up there, doing whatever they want up there. Um, yeah. So January 26th, 2020 will be a day that we all remember as the day of Kobe Bryant. And that's basically going to wrap it up for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Um, Stay safe, be positive. Um, but until then, Darsh TV out. Peace. Rest in peace.